I had two good friends. I used to come up to their office once a week and we would learn. Talked a lot about the Rebbe. They had a lawyer, and Brian says to me one day, does the Rebbe bless non-Jews as well? I said, of course. He says, well, my wife is sick. I'd like you to ask the Rebbe for a blessing. I wrote a letter to the Rebbe and I gave her name and her father's name, which is what the Rebbe wanted for a goy. I get a phone call from Binyamin Klein, probably a week or 10 days later. The Rebbe will wissen, the Mama is Namen. I said, Binyamin, this is a goy. He said, what did I stir a cup? The Rebbe will wissen, the Mama is Namen. So I called Brian. I said, the Rebbe wants to know her mother's name. He says, but didn't the Rebbe always want the father's name for a non-Jew? I said, yes, I don't understand it, but that's it. So ask him. Anyway, she ended up talking to her mother a few days later. And she said to her mother, do you have another name besides Anna? And her mother said, why are you asking? And she told her the story with the Rebbe. Mother went very quiet, very silent. She's in France and her daughter's in Vancouver. Silence for like 5 minutes. And she said, he must be a very holy man. Why is that? She says, we never wanted to tell you. I grew up in a monastery during the war, and I'm definitely Jewish. My name is Chana. I know my father's name and my mother's name. She said her father's name and her mother's name. And after the war, I had met somebody, and I didn't want to go back to Judaism, so we decided to live as good French Catholics or whatever it was. But you are Jewish. I'm Jewish. My name's Chana. He said, you know, it's meridic. You send in a name and the father's name to the Rebbe, and the Rebbe comes out and says, "Wie heißt the Mama?"